Hey guys, Gentlecation, and today we are going to rescue Brother KRASK and do some technophage stuff. And Lunette's here, which is fun. Nice that she's coming along. Gonna zap some people with her zap thing. What is it called? Eradication Ray. Alright, so we're gonna bring Eradication Raymond to battle. Should be great. Let's do it.
I am detecting odd energy signatures in the area immediately around the target. Readings indicate the presence of technophage along with the necrosis strain.
This mysterious technophage. I'll need to collect samples.
Let us not forget why we are here, Commander. We must recover venerable Brother KRASK.
Yeah, we must do. We have a long way to travel. I remember this map. I remember this one. Vaguely. Very vaguely. Nope. Nothing on the bleep bloop.
Yes, Commander.
Have Lunette stack up. She's no slouch. She'll charge in.
Ready. It will be done. Turn.
Like, do I need to be this careful? No. Because there's probably nothing here. But there might be, like, further down. Nope.
A suboptimal decision. Sensors detect
There we
movement
go.
ahead.
Found one. So yeah, that's not so bad. Keep moving everyone up. The wall is being very rude, sticking its tongue out at me.
On my way.
Hang on, walls shouldn't have tongues. Something's wrong here. Guys, I think there might be demon presence here. Just a hunch.
Aye, sir.
I'm probably just being paranoid. Carry on. Carry on, guys.
Your orders?
Okay. Move up, mate. That's my orders.
Initiating locomotion.
This is no time to do the locomotion, okay?
Your orders?
Oh, hi there.
Be silenced.
That is very unlikely. Alright, Lunette.
Commander.
You're up. Doing a crazy new dance now. Ooh, baby, do the locomotion. So we've got some chance. We can disable ranged attacks, which is pretty cool. They can heal mechanical units. We can incapacitate and do a bunch of stun damage. But it's a bit silly doing any stun damage until we deal with that guy.
What is your will?
Brain mine. No, it's a waste at this point. Also, how often can you do that? Okay, that's the eradication Raymond. Okay, yeah, this one every 2 turns. Has a 2-turn cooldown. So does that mean every 3 turns, technically? I don't know.
What is your will? Yes, Commander.
I don't know yet, mate. I don't know yet. So we've got a good chance to crit him normally. We have put our crit chance down a bit. But we also don't need to rely on Force Strike for higher crits against this guy, so perhaps we just start stabbing and hopefully kill him in a hurry. Because yeah, that won't work. Immune to psychic abilities. Although,
Yes, Commander.
that's an auto, isn't it? Does that count as an auto? I think it might. It is an auto. Well then.
Query.
Well then. Let's move you up.
Taking position.
Alright, and he doesn't have them anymore. Let's move you up. Let's move you up. and sure, just squeeze into that corner, that's fine. We use a Disruptor Servo Skull, which will almost kill him. Maybe just use 2 skulls. We got 6. We also use 2 skulls to kill him? That seems like a very cheeky, easy way of killing him, not using any AP. Then we can just clear up everyone else. We might need these skulls later, though, for a bit of burst damage. I think we can just attack him at this point. We can use a psychic attack now.
My blade is
We could do a Force Strike for some extra damage. There's really low crit chance, though. God, that's really low crit chance. I am not used to him having such low crit chance. I mean, plus 2 damage from the strike, but like, you know, we'll either crit him or we won't. And we did. Perfect.
we are the hammer.
Wee! Wee! Look at me go, wee! Alright, Storm. Calm down. And yes, I've been like a comedian today. Let's see. I mean, bonus damage to him might be worthwhile. I want to get that seed out of him. Nice. Alright, extra stun. Love to see it.
I'll build a seed from this rot.
Okay, now do I want to keep attacking or do I want to stun someone? I feel like we are just sort of killing these guys at this point, which is probably, you know, all good. He will shoot him. I'm worried about this exploding, though, and hitting both of our boys. We may need to actually kill him a little bit more carefully, which, frankly, I hate the sound of. Because, yeah, that will definitely hurt our boys. Okay, well, I could hammer hand him. We're only doing +1 crit damage, which is pretty weak. That'll add a bunch of bleed to him. Is that it? Just adds bleed to warp charge. What is he anyway? Yeah, he's one of the guys we really need to kill too.
Cogitating.
We still got you. We still got Eradication Raymond. Everyone loves Eradication Ray. Litany of the Electromancer. I mean, it will incapacitate them. What difference does that make, really? It's the stun that's nice. So if I do that, and then... Say that, if I Force Strike, it will do additional stun. So I could hit him with the Eradication Raymond. Have him Force Strike once. He'll be stunned, and then I can hit him and get everyone more AP. Fool's not done anything yet. But him being over here to, like, Psychic Onslaught him might be nice, so I can damage him too. Maybe that's the way I want to do this. Sure, let's
Your query?
let's use our power of Electromancy. Yeah, interesting combo, this.
Overcharging capacitors.
We should be able to get a lot of stuns in.
Yes, Commander.
Should be able to get a lot of stuns in. Yeah, that'll stun. And we can do even more stun if we want. Let's take his ranged weapon off. I could have done bleed, actually, then he'd take 6 damage from bleed. But I don't want him alive. He'll throw a grenade or something. Like, it's just not worth keeping people alive. It's really annoying. Alright, let's do this and execute him. Very executed. That was a hell of a lot of execution. Well executed on that execution, mate. What the hell? I can start using Eradication Ray, and that does trigger fire support, which will just clear his armor. The fire support, but then the next attack we can almost kill him, but not quite. She didn't get extra AP back. Lunette doesn't get it. It's only the knights that get it back. Okay. I need to keep remembering that. I wish more things in this game were universal, so you didn't have to, like, quibble over, like, who gets bonuses. It's, that is one thing that I find irritating. You know, and stuff like the, you know, Gate of Infinity, only doing knights, it just makes other things less worthwhile. But then I guess it does also mean you're not relying on Gate of Infinity all the time. But I'd much rather rely on Grey Knights and Gate of Infinity than relying on other stuff that doesn't have Gate of Infinity. Especially when the other stuff is more vulnerable and you're more likely to need Gate of Infinity to get out of there or get in quickly or, like, whatever. So it seems weird to me. I don't know. Seems, I kind of see what they're trying to do, but I don't think it has the results that they want. I think, if anything, it puts you off the variety, which I want to see more of. I'm sure you guys do too, because, you know, you keep telling me, why the hell aren't you bringing any assassins yet? It's because they keep not being useful, you know? It keeps not being useful to bring them, which I find frustrating too. So anyway, you're done there. You could run up and stab him, I suppose. Is there any reason for that? Not really. You've got 3 AP, so I guess you could just attack him. Nah, we didn't get the kill, but that's fine. He did that, so.
You have been judged.
And I can hit him from here. If I force strike, there's a chance I kill him in 1 hit. So I will try it. Nice. And that's everybody. And Thule didn't get a chance to play today. So I think that's a good sign. I think that's a good sign. I think we used... I don't think we used any willpower either. I mean, we used some, but everyone got it back. So all we actually used was a single disruptor skull. That's the only resource we lost. And I guess time. I suppose some time for the litany of the Electromancer. Which we may get back before the next fight. I mean, we could make sure that we do, but this is looking a little iffy, isn't it? Not very patient, Luna. She's just like, no, I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, you guys doing your silly combat rolls? It's ridiculous. No, we'll just forge ahead. She's all about forging. Okay, now let's see. Let's get you way up here. Good. Good. Excellent. So what I might do with him... Oh, nice. What I might do with him before we bust through here. Or bust through here, I guess. Well, we've got a long way, haven't we? But yeah, we're going to go here, and then I think I'm going to use, what's it called? Warp Forge Biomancy on him. And then we'll bust in. So we'll have it before we bust in. Because, you know, I have mentioned using the shield, you know, using Aegis just fills up the warp surge risk, so, like, why bother? You know, why bother doing it if it's going to keep filling that up? That can be more of a nuisance than an enemy pod, frankly. Or the enemy pod can be more of a nuisance if you have a bunch of weird debuffs on. So it's best not feeding that before every fight. However, warp speed biomancy, you'll have that for the 2 turns. You wouldn't have used any AP for harm, so I think that's a nice way to go. Though we really do just need to get to this next door, because there's clearly nothing beyond this one. And we might be quiet until we reach the dreadnought, which I assume is that. Part assume, part half remember. I don't know. Half assuming.
Standing ready.
And yeah, you sit tight there, I guess. Brilliant. That is really nice, though. That is really handy. This is... What's it going to do? -1 max HP. That's not so bad. I can live with that. We're already running on lower HP than expected, but like it's like 16 for Thule. Like, we're fine. There also doesn't seem to be anything beyond here. This might be the one time where we're not in a position to actually use warp speed biomancy before, you know, instigating anything. Alright, Lunette, she's run out of patience. She's going to bust through the door. There you go, children. That's how you open a door. Alright, we are close. I think warp speed biomancy might be a good idea here. So let's do it. Alright. Zippity zap. Perfect. Orders? Okay, let's move on.
I am here to serve. Unleash me.
Okay, good.
What is your will? It will be done.
There we go.
We are discovered.
Excellent. That's a lot of bad guys. It's an awful lot of bad uns. And annoyingly, they're not all stood underneath that crane. That crane's in a really bad position, actually.
I am detecting weak biosignatures from the venerable dreadnought.
You must rouse him from his stasis.
Update. Dreadnought has entered stasis to ward off the technophage. Immediate sanctification recommended.
Oh no. A poor boxy boy. Anyway, that's this is bad placement. If they want anyone to actually make use of this crane, because like there's no cover in front of it, so no enemy is going to try and run and hide beneath it. So it makes that completely pointless, which offends me. A lot of seeds here, which I like. I like that a lot.
Here.
So, alright, we're going to run here, try and crit him. Then we're going to zip over to here to crit him, take his arm off. Support fire will probably finish, then we run over there to crit him. These three guys, I don't know, I have no idea. But two, oh no, that's a melter gun boy. The bolt gunners, I'm not that worried about. Oh, and if we crit him and try and run away, he'll stab us too. Let's start with him because he's a melter gun boy, so we should try and kill him. I can astral aim if I just walk over here. So that's good. And these guys, I mean, a psychic onslaught would be good for them. If I can spare the AP, which I should be able to after I astral aim that guy. So we're going to move here then.
In an instant.
And remember, Isle Antlers is here to give us a million chances at killing things, so we'll see. Do I need to force strike? Not really. God, that's so much armor. What is giving you all that armor? Is it mutation? Plus 6 armor from that. Yeah. That is a problem. It's a lot of extra damage we're having to do. I mean, it's still only 2 attacks, though, let's be honest. Still only 2 attacks. Provided that they're crits, which, you know, is a coin flip, so it'll probably be 3 attacks average. So I don't know, I guess we'll try. Nice. And a force strike here might actually kill him just from the bonus damage.
This is coming with me.
We should have force struck twice. Damn. How much health does he have? 8. A little too much for a skull. Good hammer hand. That would use a lot of willpower though. Again, we either crit or we don't. There's no point force striking. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. That's sad. This might be our last attack. Hopefully we'll crit, get the AP and move along. He didn't. Alright, it's fine. We'll honor the chapter. But like in a big fat way. Excellent.
What is your will?
God, the lower crit chance is really killing us here. It really is. It is brutal. Him, I don't think we will need to do 2, will we? I doubt we will need to do the extra 2 damage. Or will we? As long as you get 1 crit, I think he dies. Because that will put him to... Yeah, if that's 13 health here, that is probably 5 remaining, which makes we can force strike on the second attack. If we need to. Okay, excellent. We could also do more stun. If we do +1 stun, we could throw a stun grenade, stun him, and that would carry us to the next, you know, next point. We might be able to get Lunette over here, actually. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. An execution would be handy. And he got an AP back.
Your orders?
But...
Be quick, Commander.
Good. We have it. Alright, we can do it. We'll get... Oh. There we go. We won't get any AP for Lunette. This will be the last of her AP expenditure, but I think that's fine for the sake of getting everyone else additional attacks. I think it'll work out great. Also, if we have Han near our... Very nice. If we have Han near our...
I am here to serve.
You know, near Thule, he can reload him for us as well. I can't quite reach everybody there. I have to go there if... Oh, hang on. Ooh. Okay, if I go here, I can reach everyone I want to. I want to be able to hit him with an astral aim and him with psychic onslaught, potentially.
Moving out.
That's the plan. So him with an astral aim. Oh, another stun as well. Okay, marvellous. More seeds. Now again, that support fire going.
Seed
And we got an
excised.
AP back. So we're still on 2 out of 3. We can get all of it back once we execute him.
Your command.
Han is around. I'm not really sure what he's up to. I could have him like melee him. I'd have him run up there, we give 1 more AP, and then he runs up. And that would turn off the Overwatch. That feels a little silly. Psychic Onslaught will hit all of them. And, on top of that, I think that'll also trigger a support fire, which is quite nice too. So, let's do that. We don't have the autoloader today. Just dawned on me. Don't have the autoloader. We don't have it.
Empty.
It's very sad.
Stop.
Alright, so he's still got lots of AP. So he'll get his AP back from this, so he'll still have 3. So do we go... Oh, brilliant, that's within 1 range because of warp speed biomancy. So we can attack him twice as well. Hopefully we just need the once, then we can attack him the once, then we just have 2 guys left to kill with all of this. You know, with his 3 AP, his 4 AP, and his 2 AP. Which is pretty good. 1 will be reloading though, so he really only gets 1 more shot. But, yeah, we'll see what that ends up being.
Here.
Let's attack you. Let's get that execution. Oh, that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen an execution with a stave before. That's really cool. We have loads of willpower because we're killing so much, so let's guarantee the kill on this guy. Marvelous. So he's got the stunkler. He's going to stunk us up, which you're immune to, right? I haven't imagined that. Yeah, he's immune to plagued. So that guy isn't a priority. So I can attack this guy twice. Hopefully we only need to attack him once, and I can attack him too. Hilarious. Alright, this guy. 4 strike, we guarantee a kill, and we guarantee getting our willpower back. Amazing. Just... shocking. Shocking stuff. I'm gonna have Han kill him. I'm gonna have Han kill him. Can he kill him? Probably not. I really want Han to get a kill. He never gets any kills, except with his servo skull sometimes.
Standing ready.
Alright, shoot him once. And then Han can finish him off. Hell of a round, though. Hell of a round.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, go get him. Yes, Commander. Do I get to kill one, Commander? Yes. Yes, Han. Off you go. Have fun. Oh, thank you, Commander. Because remember, he's max rank, and he just killed everyone. Everyone else is just going to get the, like, participation experience. Which isn't so hot. Alright, we need to get Lunette up there, don't we?
Here.
Reactivate the dreadnought. I mean, I'd love to, mate, but you're not being very clear on how that's done.
Yes.
Yes.
Han.
Let's just stack everyone up.
Your query?
Ah, yeah, she does it. Which, you know, makes all the sense in the world, but sometimes its proximity triggers a cutscene where she does it, you know, there's... Who can say? Hey, KRASK.
Honored brother, our enemy has grown strong, and we must stand together. We beseech you for aid in our campaign.
You return. I will aid you in your hunt.
Update. Warp interference prevents extraction of the combat walker. I have tracked the source to a location near our position.
Alright.
I continue to serve.
Hey, fella. So he's got las cannons this time. He had a plasma cannon last time. Still got his Doom Fist, so again, big stuns in an area, which is nice. And yeah, the twin las cannon has precision targeting, which is pretty cool. He's got a heavy flamer, which is nice. Smoke grenades, which will help us hugely against ranged attacks. And Ancient's Charge, so we can charge in. More stun as well. Really nice. Superior knockback as well. Oh boy.
The shadows teem with malice.
I do enjoy a dreadnought. I've got a couple of venerable dreadnoughts. Yeah, the models, I mean. Obviously, I only have KRASK in this game. But, yeah, I just love a dreadnought. They're the last remnants of the, like, cool box dreadnoughts.
Your command.
I can't move you. This is the same turn. Okay. Okay. Let's not move up any further with everyone else then. Or else Iolanthus is going to be way behind. And we can't have that. So we'll just let this fill up some more. Annoyingly. But, you know, we're nearly there. Okay, good. And you can move up too. Alright, Dreadnought. Let's move you up. Here they are. Oh no, this is just another group. This isn't the thing that we need to handle. And you can destroy some cover. Not really a problem. More seeds here though.
I will bury them all in the ground.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks. Oh, okay, they're still miles away. We can still definitely jump these two and try and get those seeds out of them. So, what do you say? What do you say, buddy? You ready to go again? Yeah, we'll put you over here. You can get that guy first. Sure.
Gliding through the
Okay. Gliding through the snow. Might worth just psychic onslaughting these guys. Excellent. Kind of sounded like he said, feel the bite of my sauce, which I think is... It's a pretty great thing to scream going into battle. Oh my god. Yes, please. Alright, they're all without ranged weapons now. Smoke grenades aren't going to work so well now. Because they're going to run through that and stab us. So we can finish those two guys off. But yeah, I think Psychic Onslaught is going to be a nice way to finish them. We have a lot of guys now. We have a lot of guys. Okay, so we obviously have reloaded. If we go here, I can kill him first with an Astrolabe. Then hopefully we'll get the AP back that we need. Okay, that's the plan. And oh, this armor. Phew. I was really worried for a second because it looked like we weren't doing any damage. It's like, oh god, he's not in full cover. This isn't going to be a miss, is it? No, we're fine. We're absolutely fine. The long range, though, it doesn't matter. We're fine. This is costing us a lot of willpower, though. Doing all this nonsense. Maybe I should just used a cheeky little skull for that. And yeah, just killing him, I think, is a good idea, just to get some willpower back. And I won't Psychic Onslaught. I might wait a little while, though. I know I can just kill him easily with him, but I'd like him to get crits on these other two, if possible. And in fact, is that in a good position for once? It would have been. I think that, yeah, 8 damage, that would have actually destroyed that thing without using any willpower. That's a shame. That's a shame. Real wasted opportunity, because that would have been really cool as well. So we've got a Doom Fist. Oh, right, it does that first. You have to move in first. Ancient's Charge would hit these guys. But do I want to use that? Costs a bit of willpower. He doesn't have much willpower. If I move up, I could just start blasting people with a twin las cannon, which sounds pretty good to me. I can do it the one time, though. Oh, that's a move there. I can shoot that guy twice. And then support fire as well. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, I could Doom Fist both of these guys, but I think that would just kill them. Yeah, just 5 damage, so I'd end up just killing these guys. And I mean, it does just use AP. You can use this as much as you want. So actually, like Ancient's Charge over here, maybe I could Doom Fist the rest? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to charge it. I want to get closer. Nice. Alright, how's Doom Fist gonna be cool? Could Force Strike, and that guarantees a stun. Not a bad way to get a bit of extra AP. Okay, so it's no willpower use to do it normally. It's 3 stun, so if I attack twice, I can get 1 of that back. So I think that's probably fine, and we save his willpower for the next fight. I'm a little worried. This has knockback, though. I won't be able to hit him a second time, will I? Damn. Alright, I'll Force Strike. Screw it. The next fight is going to be so much more difficult. But I could kill both of them. I think he gets willpower back.
What is your will?
When we crit. I hope he does. I hope he does. Alright, well, he'll get willpower back from the kill here. So, Iolanthus, you're having to just run in, basically. Alright, execute him. Now let's see if we get more willpower for our dreadnought. Not willpower, AP. The answer is no. That is sad. That's very sad that you don't.
Advancing.
That's very sad. So obviously we're going to want him to get 1 willpower back from somewhere. So let's just shoot him, I suppose. Someone really enjoyed that. You got your willpower back, so you can also attack him, I suppose. He's got a lot of health, but we've got a lot of AP to still attack him with, so that's fine. I was hoping to get you a kill as well, which you can, so let's do that as well.
Yes, Commander.
Just need to recover some willpower. We have spent a lot. We have been spending a hell of a lot. And I can do that if I move out of the way. Is it worth moving out of the way just to, like, squash him?
What is your will?
Maybe. Maybe. I can move here, right? I move there.
Your orders?
I can have you shoot him. And then we've got the support fire. 9 health. 9. Alright, we'll do it again. We'll get another support fire, then we can crush him. Unless he crits, which he might. Okay, he didn't. Alright, now we can crush him. Even though it ignores armor, and that would have been a great reason to do that. But yeah, just having Storm, like, just move out of the way without killing a bunch of people is pretty funny to me. It's like, if you don't mind, Storm, the other guys want to play. Okay.
Cogitating.
And Lunette's here too. We don't need to level her up.
What is your will?
Alright, so we got
At your service.
Thule in the back. Let's start moving you up further. And so we already found out that Dreadnought also doesn't Gate of Infinity, does he? So, you know, that's a problem.
What is your command?
Yeah, stomp. I want Lunette to be able to catch up, so... we got this full again. What dire things are going to happen now? -1 max HP. Again. Okay. That's not so bad. So, yes. Let's move you up.
Your orders.
I'm really inching forwards today. But, like, they're right up here. The thing that we're dealing with. It.
Your query?
Here.
There he is.
Rally.
No, a cultist. We're doomed. Oh, and there's a helbrute. That was a really dumb setup for being introduced to a flippin' flipper. Like what the actual hell?
Objective is protected by a helbrute.
Finally, a worthy foe. Come, traitor.
Destroy the warp interference. Then I will calibrate our return to the Edict expeditiously. Teleportation
See,
will be
we
impossible
thought,
until the
right.
warp.
We thought that KRASK was in trouble, right? When we saved him. All right, I'm doing air quotes. You can't see them because I exist as a disembodied voice. So yeah, he was downed, right? We thought he was in trouble. He wasn't. It's just there weren't any worthy foes, so he had a nap. It's that simple. He doesn't care. That'll probably still be in that fight. Does this count as an auto or something? Can we disrupt him? We might be able to disrupt him. That's an auto. Enraged rush. When hit, he charges an attacker. So yeah, we can just turn this off. Yeah, we can turn this off, so that's really useful. Look at him in there. Ridiculous. Help, I'm in the Sarlacc pit. Loser. Right, let's get, Is this it? Next turn, deal damage. So that's an auto as well. Okay, so I think we can just, like, have a servo skill, just ruin his strategy. I think we can do that. That's pretty funny.
Your command. Storm. Your
Storm.
command.
Alright, let's get you... Should we get you, like... I don't know, there you can still shoot things, which I think is preferable. Although, hang on a minute. You there, you don't have your warp stop, your warp
Yes, Commander.
thingy, warp speed biomancy. That's the one. I can remember what I'm saying. You're in a bit of a crappy spot there. We need to teleport you in, though. These two guys are too far away.
Your orders?
Our boy's too far apart. I need to disrupt him. He's the only one with the skulls now. Alright, maybe no warp speed biomancy then. There's a lot of enemies here, but I think we can blow up with like one psychic onslaught and kill basically all of them, which might be the play. Might be the play here. Also, we have 5 of these. We have 5 of these. We could just kill him with skulls, which I think would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? The fact that it's like, oh, the enemy boss. It's okay, I'll just use my free action 5 times and he'll die. There we go, he didn't like that. He didn't like that. Or he liked it too much. Okay, we can't... He has no stun, does it? He does stun. Could we stun him and could we execute this? Could we execute him? Oh, we can't quite reach both of them? That's sad. I could reach both of those guys over here. I don't know why it's not showing me their stun when I'm hovering over them. That seems to be a bug there. So what is this thing? We destroy this, do we? Immune to afflictions. Alright, that's that then. We just need to destroy that, I guess. So we don't even need to attack him. We will just wipe all them out, that's fine. But
Here too soon.
oh, what would be good? Sacked by kill zone. On, like, basically everything. That might be fun. What is the play with you? Seriously, what are we doing? I think Psychic Onslaught over here is the way to go. Just really clear them out that way. And we should be able to do an Astral Aim as well. So if we do that, I won't quite kill him. We can't quite reach him. Alright, it'll hit those two as well. So that's, yeah, not bad, but actually, doing a sanctified kill zone first might be preferable. Might get more kills. And we don't really need him to interact with this at all, so I think we're fine on that front. So, let's do this.
I have marked our target.
That's right, we can actually do that. I know. Have we ever seen it before? No. So they take an extra 2 damage from attacks now, which isn't huge. In fact, I'm not sure that'll mean any more kills. But it's still quite good, so I think I'll still do it. These are probably going to explode, though.
Foe destroyed, Commander.
They did not. Well, good job. So that's him done. Now, do we try and stun this fella? We've got to try and stun someone, right?
Cogitating.
Yeah, you cogitate all you want. Let's, we could, yeah, just run up to him and tase him. Do we want to try and execute the helbrute? I feel like it's absurd that we haven't tried to execute the helbrute. We can ancient charge and then punch him. He's immune to knockback, so we can punch him twice. Well, we can punch him once because we can reach him once, but I think that's fine. Yeah, we need 4 willpower. We don't even need to use the mind. Okay, that will hit him. That will hit him. Sure. I want to be close enough to that cultist to doom fist him as well. Although it might just kill him. It might just kill him. Oh, he's still got a lot of stun. Hang on. Yeah, we'll just kill him if I hit him. He'll have 2 left. If I can get Iolanthus just to hit him once, that would do it. He's got 1 AP left. Do I want him to... I don't know if he could even get a attack on him, actually. I have no idea. We're fine. Can you reach him for a melee? You can. So we can have Iolanthus get the execution, which I think would be pretty sick. So let's throw the brain mine out. And yeah, we still can't quite hit them both. But that would stun him, which feels pretty huge, right? I mean, I don't need to be doing this. Like, I could have just killed him with a free attack. But, you know, I didn't want to do that. Alright, go get him, boy. Go get him. I really hope we can execute him. I really want to see what this looks like. Because you can stun him, you can execute him, right? So here we go. Execute. Enemies destroyed, all knights gain 1 AP. Let's go. Oh, is that it? Oh, I was really hoping there'd be a custom animation for that. That's really disappointing. Oh, and the fact he doesn't even get any extra damage. That's so sad. Aww. Alright, well I can charge through these jerks as well. And that'll start the fire. Which I think is probably worthwhile. He might just be stood in it though afterwards. But I mean, that's a pretty fun thing to do.
Yes, Commander.
And Thule can shoot something again. He doesn't have a lot of ammunition and we can't reload him for free. But I can just do a cheeky astral aim to finish him off, I suppose. And it'll just leave him, who we can kill. Oh, we might... No, maybe not. I was going to say, we'd probably get him with a skull, but maybe not. Lunette is still here. That's a good point, actually. Oh, she can't reach anyone. Never mind.
What is your will? Yes, Commander.
God, yeah, I think he has to be 1 further. That's really sad. He can't quite reach. Yeah, I really wanted him to get a skull into that guy. Because, yeah, his shooting range is the same as his skull range. So if you see the little 1 above, you can tell if his skulls can reach, which is handy. Real handy. He's got 4 AP right now, which is pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go ahead and do this. Because I was thinking, do I need to get extra AP with him? You know, with anyone. Oh, there we go. Well, he's easier to hit now. He's certainly easier to hit. Alright, I can kill him with 1 hit with an astral aim, and then he's a lot more vulnerable to having skulls thrown at him, I think. I think he's just in cover because of this, but I think we can reach him from here. Ooh, I can reach that if I move here. And that might be a better use of all the random skulls. So, alright, astral aim. Let's kill him with astral aim. Done. Calm down. Making such a fuss. Alright, let's move Lunette up here. She can use her eradication ray a few times. It's fun to set people on fire before tasing them to death. Also, we haven't used Storm yet. We haven't yet used Storm. but I think...
What is your will?
Yeah, we could probably teleport him up here, and then we could use warp speed biomancy so we can crit this thing.
Here.
So that's pretty cool.
In an instant. Your orders?
So let's go ahead and finish him off. Our squad's pretty good. I think they're pretty good. Yeah. Alright, warp speed biomancy. You can't reach because he's in the way. It really did seem like I could reach to here a second ago. What changed? I have no idea. That's really peculiar. Sure. Crit this thing, please. Alright, good stuff. There we go, more AP. And you don't need to force strike, do you? Not really. Just attack it again. And again. Amazing.
Warning. Warp interference is fading slower than anticipated. It will take some time to ensure an adequate lock on our position.
Ah, I see. We've been attacked. We've been trapped. It's a trap. That's alright. That's not a problem. They don't know who they're dealing with. So is this a... They're not going to act straight away, are they?
I continue to serve.
I think just having a dreadnought standing here, I might be able to kill basically all of them with a heavy flamer.
The ground shakes.
So let's see. Let's see what he's capable of. Cool. And you, Storm, I think we want you to run exactly the opposite direction. You're going to kill everyone over there, okay? Oh, good lad. I'm going to have Thule over here as well. Maybe there would be a good spot to be able to hit everybody. Because I'm thinking if we have him shoot a bunch, which he will, then we'll have the extra shots in. And let's see. We got the Doom Fist over there. If we also have the Litany of the Electromancer and we have him with his all of the stunning tools and the Doom Fist, you know, just the Doom Fist is probably enough to stack up some stuns, but it will mean we need someone else over here. So let's probably get Iolanthus here too. Not sure where. Just stick him here. Let's stick him here. And seeing as how he just sort of stood around right now, let's just oh, you can be out of cover, don't worry about it.
Unleash me.
And we can warp speed biomancy now. I guess that means we're staying in this area, huh? So yeah, let's have Lunette travel over here too. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to stun something over here and probably kill the rest. We'll get a bunch of bonus AP, a lot of which we can just give to Storm to wipe these guys out. But we also have some skulls. In fact, seeing as how his actions are free, I mean, Thule and Storm, and then also honor the chapter on Storm from the other side of the map. We can probably kill everything that's here, right? We probably don't need him over there. So let's move him over. I mean, Dreadnought. I mean, it's still huge. Sure, 3 and 3, alright? 3 on each side. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just jump down here. Let's see where they end up.
Position secured, Commander.
Alright, now watch the enemy decide to actually get an action. That'll be fun. So we've got no willpower here, which is a bit sad. So it means I can't use the heavy flamer. That uses willpower. Didn't even realise. Sure. Oh, he gets willpower every turn, does he?
Always more to kill, brothers.
Alright, they're all just milling around. It just isn't much, is it? This is easy. This is nothing. I mean, he's dead from one attack there. Yeah, this is nothing. This isn't a trap. Mechanical allies cannot use weapons or abilities return. Oh, well, that's annoying. That does feel a bit like a trap. It also just means he's sat here like a lemon. And that's sad. Alright.
Your query?
You're also a mechanical ally. Oh, no. Alright, I can stun him. I can stun him. But then what? What do we do with him? What do we do with him? Am I going to have to teleport away? Are you two? You two guys going to have to deal with him on your own? Maybe. Maybe. Well, we can kill him, obviously. Ooh, but only just. But only just.
What is your will?
Or we could just kill him with that. Oh my god, he's just out of range. Nerd. Right, well... Storm, I think, is going to have to go the other way. I think we've got this. Just because I've got all these skulls.
It will be done.
Also, that's
Your orders.
big cover. So what does he do here? I mean, he could just move and then shoot, couldn't he? That's only 3 damage a pop. Then if I astrolane, he'll basically be dead anyway. Then I can just zap him a couple times. So he's dead. We'll just tase that thing to death. I'm glad I didn't use all these on the helbrute now.
Avoid its fate.
That would have been a pain. So yeah, let's move you in. And astrolane. Good. And do more stun. Not really much of a need over here. We already used our brain mine, and we destroyed the cover. That's good news. So, if I shoot this guy... No, he's out of range. I could put him in range, but I'm not going to. And yeah, we can kill him easily enough. We really need him to get the willpower back, though I can't imagine there's a lot more enemies coming.
I am it.
No, I can't be sure. I can't be certain.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, you can get that kill. Good. Good. Love to see it. Alright, you move back. You move back. You have to move way back. But that should be fine. Do I need to use hammer hand? Probably not. Oh, excellent. Okay, we will disable his melee weapon. Good. And then we will hit him again. We can't even see his health bar here. Okay, there we go. Oh, he does not have much health left. Storm just kill-stole the entire pod.
What is your will?
Okay. Is that it?
As you will.
Is that everything? I mean, 2 more turns, apparently. I feel like it would have a little blip to say reinforcements are coming now, or else they wouldn't get to act. So... God, even with 2 characters down, we took out the enemy trap in a single turn.
We are glad to have you join our campaign, Honored Brother.
I hope you will find your space aboard the Edict acceptable.
They are supposed to do this mission a bit earlier, I think. Like a lot earlier. Even though there's not a lot of incentive that pushes you towards doing the research. So, you know, the pacing of this game could be a little funny, I think. Alright, 15 seeds? Hell yeah, what a mission. And then 5 requisition? We're already on 11 again, and we just had a meeting. So that's pretty great. And yeah, we have a venerable dreadnought now. Incredible. Love it. And this is all locked. This is all locked. That's bad. I don't remember the armory being closed. Yeah, I'm very satisfied, thank you. Yeah, I actually don't remember the armory being closed. I thought we were just missing out on experience. Huh. No, we clearly upset Kai. Kai didn't seem upset, though. When was that? Okay, apparently I completely just blanked that being closed, but it means we will have more requisition spent on our assassins. I vaguely remember mentioning that, so yeah, maybe, I don't know. Wasn't paying attention to my own content, apparently. Let's get, something. Sanctified Kill Zone lasts longer, and we can have it armor break, which is pretty good. That's pretty nice. Arcane Weapons deplete all ammo, target a knight at any range, who gains +1 damage per 2 ammo for their next ranged attack. That doesn't feel like much at all. It really doesn't feel like a lot. Oh, there we go. We can have grenades now, and then we can get better ones. So now he has an extra slot for equipment. We can give him stun grenades full time, which we all know are pretty amazing. And we still don't have the best stun grenades either. So, yeah, pretty great. And then more. Having 3 grenades and 1 extra area. Oh, you know what? That in tandem with the armor that we found the other day. Maybe I should have taken that armor. Just to, you know... It wasn't giving a huge bonuses, but then on top of these bonuses already, he could have had, like, 4 grenades, I think. 5 grenades? 4 grenades? 4 or 5 grenades and +2 area, I think. If I'm remembering correctly. But we know that my memory is non-existent, so don't worry about it. And yeah, I know it'll permanently increase his rank. That's how things have been going.
Glory to the Omnissiah. The venerable dreadnought demonstrates no lasting machine aberration. Brother Ekdar has conducted the necessary sanctifications for quarters to be established in the hangar bay of the Manufactorum. You may review its capabilities immediately.
Excellent. So the hangar bay of the Manufactorum. Yes, I know. Hey, fella. How's it going? So he's leveled up. So we actually need to level him up towards specific goals. I mean, support fire is pretty cool. And we can give his twin las cannon extra crit damage. Kind of like that. So that goes for his astral aim. Where's astral aim? Does he have astral aim? Oh, no, I think astral aim. I think if you use your twin las cannon, I think astral aim is just the warp surge, warp thingy, what's it called? Warp charge version of the standard shot. I think you just do that, I think, to get it. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, we get armor pierce for that. So this seems good if we're going to go twin las cannon. Do we want to go twin las cannon, though? Or do we want to go with something like the plasma gun? It's like a grenade, so we can just blow up cover and things, which I think might be more worthwhile. This helps us kill demons. Oh, and this is for the missile launcher. The missile launcher gets more range. I mean, if we want to be able to... You know, we need to figure out what we want from him, I think. So, currently he's got the Doom Fist. That's great for stunning. The Doom Glaive just does a shocking amount of damage. It can do 9 damage per attack. And there's a Prometheum Spray attached to this. Bypasses armor, this thing does. So 9 damage, ignoring armor. Oh, and the Doom Glaive gives him armor. This doesn't. But... using a bit of willpower, we can even shoot this into allies and it's fine. And it hobbles enemies. I mean, it's just a grenade, really, that hobbles. I don't like this much. Big area, small amounts of damage. Alright range. I think the Doom Glaive is probably worthwhile. I think it's probably better than the Doom Fist. Even though stunning is really, really good. We have been dealing with the pods in the Technophage missions without this guy. Just with our normal guys. You know, 1 per turn. So the idea of him also just being around and being able to do staggering amounts of damage on top of all that, I think is fine. I think we can probably make do without more stuns there. So yeah, the Twin las Cannon. So Astral Aim is really nice. The Multi-Melter, well, I say much lower. A little lower range, less ammo. You can do a blast attack. that has armor break, which is pretty cool. And yeah, big damage on the multi-melter. The plasma cannon is less damage, but obviously blows up in an area. So it has some area, and you can put up the area further if you use all of your ammo. Which isn't too bad. It does disable the plasma cannon for a bit, though. So it will overheat. And then we got the heavy psi cannon. Very cool, actually, to see a heavy psi cannon. I don't think that was even an option on the Venerable Dreadnought. You know, the model kit. So yeah, that's pretty cool, actually. I like they've done that. Sort of borrowed that from the Nemesis Dreadnought. So yeah, cool. So this has weapon scouring. Disables ranged weapons. You can have him disable enemy ranged weapons and silence psychics. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. It's pretty big damage too. But I think just like the multi-melter, I think just the stuff that does a huge amount of damage is kind of cool for him. I kind of like that. Because he can still charge in, remember? So he can use 1 AP and I guess a lot of willpower to charge in, smash up a bunch of terrain, then just start blasting, which I think is pretty hilarious. And it really frees up a lot of scope for our allies to shoot too. Like precision targeting and things. He's not doing extra crit damage, I don't think. So yes, he can dissect something and he can do 7 damage, but our Purgator can do better than that. So him just being able to shoot a couple of times, not needing to worry about... yeah, not needing to worry about it. And also the extra range here. That is really expensive in terms of willpower, but that's all of his willpower, in fact. But 9 damage over area 3 is pretty gigantic. And yeah, with armor break, but increased armor break? Or is that just pointing to this? But yeah, that's pretty good. I think multi-melter and the glaive both seem really good to me. But the option of the stun is pretty massive. So you can do like 4 stun per hit. Well, no, it's 6 stun per hit, because it's 3 stun normally and then another 3 stun. That is crazy, actually, 6 stun. Maybe we keep the Doom Fist. We keep the Doom Fist and we swap out the las cannon for the multi-melter. Less range, less ammunition, but yeah, huge damage. Huge damage. Can he reload? That's just dawned on me. Does he ever reload like everyone else? I'm not sure. So let's buy him a multi-melter. And his armor, we can just buy better armor that has better armor. So yeah, extra health. Chance to get more willpower. Just +1 though. You get more armor. It's not much. It's not much of an upgrade, but like, I guess we've got plenty of architect, right? I feel like we're getting through this architect very quickly for quite cheap. You know, for quite like crappy upgrades. Yeah, only 7 left, and we could have spent that on, well, we'd be down to 5. These cost 2. I think we keep that. I'm happy with the Doom Fist with the stuns, the multi-melter for just raw damage. And he's still got his charge. And he's still got the heavy flamer. The Doom Fist still has the flamer attached, right? Yeah. So that's still good. So he's got some cool things there. But now we need to work out what the hell we're doing. Okay, the Doom Fist we can have do even more stun. Do we just spec him entirely into stunning? Maybe. Ancient's Charge does more damage, is kind of cool. Smoke Grenades have more area, we give him more health, we get more willpower. I may end up having to do that, just because his abilities cost so much willpower. And that's all we can do for now. But yeah, getting an extra 3 stuns, we can do 9 stun with the Doom Fist. That's kind of insane. And then the Plasma Cannon's down here, so we can get... we give him Overwatch. Wait, no, he doesn't have a Plasma Cannon, he has a Multi-Melter. That's for the Doom Glaive. Multi-Melter's down here. Okay, so... this weapon ignores any cover that it destroys. What? That sounds misleading. Obviously, if it's destroyed, you ignore it. It's destroyed. I think it means it ignores cover, and it'll destroy the cover that it ignores. So I think that's just worded backwards. More willpower. Inferno, which is the, you know, mega version, the warp charged version of his multi-melter shot, will also cause vulnerable, allowing everyone else to capitalize, which is great if it's blowing up all their cover too. and you can destroy a mechanical enemy. You just get the ability to destroy a mechanical enemy at range 2. So you just walk up to them and kill them. Costs ammo, costs all willpower, which is a lot. So yeah, we'll get support fire as well with armor piercing, and we can do extra damage there. This is a bit crappy actually. Having the multi-melter down here, where you have to go through support fire to get to it, means that you can end up using a bunch of multi-melter ammunition, which is really low, just from support firing, when you can do much more damage if you just shoot the enemy. I know it doesn't cost AP, but like that's kind of annoying, isn't it? Unless the support fire also triggers the destroying cover. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, weird. That feels strange to me. That feels very strange to me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to level him up. Well, this is great. I mean, I know we're going to go for the stunts first, so that'll do. But after that, I'm not really sure how we want to level him. We might change weapon, just because his abilities don't really... I don't think his abilities for the multi-melter are worth that trajectory. It might be that we just stay with the las cannon. He can have like much more ammunition. He can then have support fire, and then also shoot things with las cannon successfully. Maybe we do that, and there might be more damage output per turn that way. Because yeah, 2 ammo. That's a support fire shot. That's the point. He only has 1 auto, so it'll only be 1 support fire instead of the usual 2 that we're used to. We're used to support fire acting twice. I mean, that is another 8. Okay, we are about to double our archaeotech. I had forgotten we had this left. So I guess we'll grab that now. And then we wait for the next missions. There's still 1 colour of seed we don't have any of, I think. So let's grab that. Nice. So what colour is it? Is it blue that we don't have any of? I find this is the quickest way to look. Yeah, blue we don't have any of, so we need to stay on the left of the screen. Loads of yellow now, which is nice. This is going to get done fairly quickly. And then after that, we were going to either push through this stuff, or we were going to get all allies gain 100% resistance. I think that's going to be really handy for those really stupid missions we did where we took a stupid amount of damage. So we'll do that. And then we'll get Dominate, which is, you know, fun to have, but we'll probably never use it. But it gets us down to Reflective Insight, where we can get extra stratagem uses. Then we're probably going to go down... I don't know, what do we want? Extra armor? Purifying Heal? Yeah, they lose all their afflictions. I mean, that's kind of nice. And then, of course, stratagem slot. Or we can go down this way. Interestingly, that only costs the purple ones. Which is interesting. Huh. All visible enemies plus 3 stun. I mean, that's kind of huge. Just helps stun everything. It's pretty powerful. But yeah, it's these 2 we're going to go for. First, I think. Cool. Man, I'm excited. Getting some work done. Although saying that, hang on. Was this... This is the extra stratagem, right? Yes, that's the stratagem slot. Perfect. Alright, so yeah, we need to loiter around here then. Which is a bit of a pain. Should I just sit right on it? Maybe. It'll be really difficult to reach the stuff on this side, but... There's not a huge amount wrong over there, because we have been... We've definitely been favouring this side, haven't we? So, yeah, I'm just going to sit on top of this. Oh, already. That was quick.
We cannot afford to sit
There's
on
one.
our hands while the
Oh,
bloom
shush.
spreads unchallenged.
Shush. Alright, there's one over there. Hang on. Are there only 3? There only seems to be 3. So this one, alright, they're mixing and matching, which is fun. Requisition, kill enemies with grenades. That's never going to happen. Because, you know, we don't really kill things with grenades anymore. They don't really do enough damage. You can either knock them off something or you don't really get it. Protect the sanctified services. Ugh. And do it without grenades. Destroy all enemies. I mean, yeah, I guess. Ugh. Grimoires, lovely. I mean, we're going to end up doing that one, aren't we? Let's be honest. And obviously this one we're doing as well. This will get us some blue ones. It says this +6, and then this is just nothing. So does that mean we're going to end up with, like, way more yellow than blue in this mission? Again, maybe. Maybe. There's a bloom spawn spreader. We've not done one of these. Without using any master crafted weapons or armor. Yeah, we can't do that. I think we've got to give up on that one. That's fine. More servitors, which is great. What do we get from you? Grimoire. What do we get from you? Grimoire, right? Requisition. All right, loads of requisition. It's And it's only going up a little bit. So we can definitely do the missions we want to do. So we'll do that, then we'll do that. Perfect. All right. So yeah, without using grenades, I can't do that. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Yeah, sanctify servitors again. Ugh. Hate it. So yeah, without grenades, even though those stuns would be really handy, and we did just unlock a grenade slot, which is a bit sad. What else was I thinking about this guy? I mean, he could just get disruptor skulls, couldn't he? Let's just do that. That's fine. And then with Han, I think we have a better solution for Han, which is that we just swap him out for one of our assassins. Do we use a different assassin? We have been leveling up Absalom. We can't spend our requisition. Actually, we sort of can, sort of can't. I think we'll still be able to upgrade our selections at the end of this, 60 days. So we'll still be able to upgrade our chances at better stuff when the armor is open again. Which I think we'll still want to do. And yet, a nice sniper rifle might be fun, actually. So yeah, I think we go for Absalom again. We could even go for Garen Crow, actually. We could use him. We haven't used him yet. And he has... Is that 98... Oh no, that's 98 resilience, which means he can fall 98 times. Cool. I think. Yeah, I don't know. Do you want to take someone else? We haven't used the collectors at all yet. Costs a bit of requisition. Maybe. We should probably get them on board anyway. There we go. Acquired all assassins at once. I got the thingy for that. So we're not going to use it this turn, I don't think. This round. Though I might, actually. Shoot the target. Ignores cover. Ignoring cover would be pretty damn handy, actually. And she has a grenade. That seems pathetic. Let's do something better here, maybe. I don't know what, though. Because I don't really know what her deal is. So maybe we don't change that yet. What is your deal? What is your deal? What are your abilities? So, nullify... Can nullify enemies. So cannot benefit from boons. Okay, so nullify just removes all their positive... Like, that include mutations? Maybe? Life-draining touch. Silences enemies, so they can't use any psychic stuff. It's going to be really difficult to figure out which things are psychic, which aren't, how useful that's going to be. If the target is killed, gain willpower. That's kind of fun. She's got lightning reflexes, so autos can't target her. Force matrix. Begin each mission with 0 willpower. Gain a willpower whenever the ally spends some. Interesting. And pariah. Unaffected by psychic abilities, which sounds pretty handy, I think. Don't know how often we're targeted by psychic abilities, though, to be honest. Okay, so... fine? Doesn't seem all that powerful, but let's see. Target a warp rift at range 1 to close it. Okay, you can turn off enemy reinforcements. That's pretty wild. Warp charge, life-draining touch. Activate, convert your life-draining touch into a blast. That's pretty cool. Select a target at range 8 to inflict panicked. And life-draining touch does more damage. Life-draining touch gains additional willpower. You can purge, as well as nullify. So, okay, it won't get rid of... Nullify won't get rid of mutations, unless you get purge. Discharge. When this unit spends willpower, it has a 50% chance to gain AP. That's pretty wild, actually. This unit's psychic dampening auto reduces warp surge by an additional 15%. Oh, wow, okay, I didn't even realise this Where's this psychic dampening? Okay, do we not unlock that yet? I have no idea. Okay, well I guess it does 15% now. Soulless Horror ability gains range. Life Draining Touch does more damage. Nullify, bigger area. And +1 auto for all their abilities. That's +1 AP when you spend willpower. So that's pretty cool. So you can have that twice. And silence lasts longer. I mean, it seems alright. Seems pretty good. But I think their weapons are just terrible right now. Their starting weapons. So the Helm of Iota. What does this do? So this is their ranged attack. This is their helmet is their animus speculum that shoots stuff. So we can put their damage up a bit. We can have it afflict immobilized. Has additional stun. Warp charge to add stun equal to current willpower to ranged attack. That's kind of cool. So you can stun people from a distance. These do additional damage. Gain extra focus. And has return fire. If they shoot at us, we shoot them. I hate that. It's always useless, I find. This one, though, can burn enemies. Has a chance of burning enemies, which seems fine. We can have it do extra damage. So we can do 7 damage. Anything else more interesting? More damage to demonic targets? I mean, when enemy uses psychic ability, you have a chance to gain willpower. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the burn one? I mean, return fire? Are we ever going to need it? Are we ever going to get shot? I mean, it does ignore cover. So if it means any cultist shoots at her, they just die. Which is kind of cool. That is kind of nice. And the auto does more damage. But that means making her a target? And with 10 health, I never want her to be a target. More focus is nice, though, for all the other autos. But the extra stun is pretty cool, too. Having a stunning helmet I really like. And that could be quite a lot of willpower as well. So yeah, maybe we get this. Maybe we get the stun one. Is it going to be useful now? When we're all split up, it's quite difficult to get those stuns working, especially not bringing grenades to this mission. So I don't know if she'll be worthwhile here. No melee weapon. Armor, though. They have much higher max willpower, which is useful. Better focus, which is good. And lightning reflexes, so you're not targeted by autos. Life draining touch does more damage. And you get first strike if the enemy moves in range of you. You attack them first. That's pretty cool. Those are both very powerful. And then the Sheath of Iota has extra resistance. And extra move speed. Which is fine, I guess. A little extra health, too. The willpower and focus one, though, I think is pretty wild. But just doing more damage with your life-draining touch. Because which one is that? Yeah, you just walk up to people and you prod them. I mean, only just 3 damage, but you gain willpower if you get kills. It silences enemies, and leveling her up, that does go up and up and up and up and up. And has a chance of gaining you more willpower, I think, if you kill with it. Like a lot more willpower. So I think that can get really powerful. So this might get really, really powerful. But for now, it would just be a melee attack that does 5 damage, which doesn't feel great. So yeah, I don't know about that. So yeah, not sure. I'm not really sure what her deal's going to be. Might also be worth just giving her, well, either the max willpower one or having autos trigger more. One or the other. I think for now, early on, probably the extra willpower, though I forget what she actually... I mean, I assume you can augment all of these to do additional stuff. Maybe? Using willpower? I really have no idea. I don't know. I'd have to play around with her, I think. I don't know what she's going to be good at. I really don't know what she's going to be good at. But let's see, I need 10. I need 10 requisition to get her kitted out. And I think I need to get both sets of things. So I don't know, you guys let me know. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it. How you think we should build her. Because I'm really not sure with her. Just nothing there seems particularly exciting. I'm sure there'll be points where she's really useful. There'll be certain enemy types that she'll just shut down immediately by, like, you know, just stopping them being able to use anything. But I don't know who that would be. I don't know who that would be just yet. So I'm not sure. The Eversaw, people love the Eversaw. So maybe we should just have him go crazy. Because he is quick, which would be useful in this map. Though the sniper has very long range, which is also really useful in this mission. So I'm not sure. A lot more bleed. So yeah, his normal thing, you flick bleed, you got your auto parry, put the damage up by 1. His parry has extra turn usage, potentially. He's got first strike, so if enemies run at him, he stabs them, and then he parries their melee attack. So he can be very good against melee units, but I'd rather just kill everything. And yeah, he does bleed, obviously. And eviscerate. Yeah, that's his thing. Just, yeah, you do bleed. You do damage equal to amount of bleed. So that's fine, that's Wendel's Guard. Traitor's Run can just do a lot more raw damage, and you can put up crit. And it still has bleed, you still have eviscerate. No, he doesn't have... It does have parry, but it doesn't have first strike. But either way, parry and first strike are both if there are still enemies alive, and I don't like planning for that. I'd rather just kill enemies. So the extra damage I think is better. This thing, Skull Seeker. Hang on. Eviscerate gains -1 HP cost. Okay, so Eviscerate costs less health to use with that. Wow, okay, Hematosis gains bleed +4, and you can have it do +6, which will make Eviscerate much more useful. I forget how we use that. How do we use his Hematosis? I don't think he gets it yet. I don't think he's got it yet. It's when he levels up. I think it's just extra bleed every time you attack, I think. So that has a lot of potential to, like, get a bunch of bleed on an enemy and then cash in on it for cheap. And just higher crit chance as well is nice. So I like Skullseeker. Skullseeker seems cool. He's also got his body glove to worry about. Righteous. Gaining AP when you crit. I mean, that's good with the raw damage one. Isn't it? Was it this one? Yeah, so the Hematosis and higher crit chance. So that's really good. So I think I'm going to purchase this for him. Now. Maybe. Perhaps. He doesn't even have Hematosis. This won't trigger yet, will it? This won't even trigger yet because he's not leveled up. Or has he? Let's check. Yeah, he doesn't have Hematosis. He gets it here. When you crit a target, it does more bleed. Okay, that's really cool. So stacking him for crits that stack bleed, I think is really fun. And then his last attack can cash in on all his crits. Yeah, he could be pretty deadly, I think. I think he could be pretty deadly. Especially if we give him something like the Domina Liber Demonica. So let's do that. We still need to level him up, though. So I think maybe we give him something else first. Got a body glove as well. Yeah, this is what we need for that. To keep triggering extra AP on crit, so we can do extra bleed, we can attack extra times. Yeah, it's just... That's the way to go, I think. Enhanced Kill Drive. Kill Drive auto heals additional HP of the enemy's max HP. Because remember, you get a kill, you heal. So that's good. So we get additional healing. And more resistance is nice. More max HP, so he has more HP to spend on hurting himself. But yeah, I think this is just too big. So we'll start with this for now. God, we're going to spend all of our points, aren't we? Maybe we start with the power sword. We can't really start with the power sword, because... No, not that. This isn't going to work yet. Is it? Like, we can't get this doing its thing yet. Just all of this is what we're relying on. That's 6 bleed per crit. So we need to level him up with worse equipment. So I guess we give him an executioner pistol, or we just have him shoot things. We can activate to afflict neurotoxin. No damage, cannot crit, afflicts bleed. Okay, so that can just stack bleed. Well, it does 6 damage, or we can make it not do bleed. Nah. This can just do a lot of damage with a lot of crit, I guess, which is fine. This does more neurotoxin. What is the neurotoxin? I've completely forgotten what neurotoxin does. My god, these are so confusing. Let's see. I don't think he even has it yet. So many things get buffed that they don't start with, which makes it really difficult to plan for. But neurotoxin might be brilliant. It might be brilliant, and we might be really missing out. That can inflict vulnerable as well, which is pretty cool. Also, return fire. Is that worthwhile? I don't know. Yeah, I think just higher crit chance on everything sounds nice. Though, that I think could work out great, because hematosis, it just says when he crits a target. So stacking crit on everything, any crit we achieve, it stacks bleed. And because the melee weapon, this melee weapon stacks, not this one just makes hematosis better. This isn't bleed on attacking with this weapon. This is just any time you crit. So this would actually give you an extra 6 bleed if you trigger a crit with your ranged weapon. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Though the Domina Liber Demonica only adds crit chance for melee, so, you know. Still less odds for that to trigger, but, like, still pretty cool, right? The fact that the sword would essentially make the pistol better. So I like that. Christ, I have no idea. I have no idea what to give him. It's just he needs to level up. I don't know if this is the mission to level him up in, considering to run around the whole map and clear everyone out. So that's a bit awkward. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring Absalom 9 again. And we're going to buy him a better weapon. Alright, we're going to improve him. Extra crit chance, he's still got disrupt shot, augmented hematosis. Wait, he also gets hematosis? Does everyone get hematosis? I need to check these guys out so much. So yeah, if you crit, you stack bleed. So it just seems all the assassins have that, which is kind of cool. So yeah, that's pretty cool actually. This unit's spy mask ability gives an extra 25% crit vulnerability. Oh, what does that do? So, spy mask. Target a unit at any range with like exposed, and they take more crit vulnerability. Okay, that's interesting. I like that. Every 6 turns you can do that. That's pretty cool. So that means anyone can start critting them. So that's pretty cool. But again, it's stuff we haven't unlocked yet. Oh, so annoying. So support fire, pretty cool, considering his long range. The ammo, we can give him more ammo, cheap, because we can afford that straight away. And more focus is good. When he runs, he's got more of a chance to gain AP back. So I like that. Extra crit is good, and the hematosis would be good with the other character. That does do more damage broadly, but I think with support fire and his range, he'll be able to support fire a lot. Also, his really long-range Exodus rifle is only 14 range. This has 20. We could just do that 7 damage, which is pretty cool. And higher crit, but yeah, I think support fire works here. And extra focus will be useful for repositioning. Alright, we're doing it. Alright, now let's upgrade. We're going to get this. Good. We're going to get this. Good. And support fire does additional damage. Oh, only does 3 damage. That's kind of weak. Don't want to spend 3 to make that 4 damage. You can do it twice per turn, though, which is pretty cool. Yeah, there's an extra 8 damage per turn, isn't it? Essentially. Or we could do an extra 6, but I think an extra 8 damage per turn is pretty nice. Maybe. Also, if we rely on his pistol a huge amount, we can do big damage with the crystal, gain a bunch of extra AP for killing with his pistol, and then we can have him do a bunch of support fire and nearby things too. So we can essentially use him as like a pistol killing machine, and he can just use this to support fire, potentially. God, do I spend it? I'm worried that we're not going to afford research we need. I think I'll keep that off for now. 3 damage is fine. So I think that means he's got... Nope, we haven't upgraded his stealth suit yet, and we can't afford to. So that's one more thing we need to do. So more grenades, which could be fun. When hit by an enemy, you regenerate, which is kind of cool. More focus is what we wanted from him, for sure. He's got his stealth. Yeah, that's all fine. So yeah, I think more focus is all we need from him. This does give extra health as well, though. As well as giving the auto recovery. Gives you regenerate. So this isn't bad if we're going to have him like really just get stuck in quite close to the enemy. But I think the extra, yeah, autos triggering better I think is still better. So we'll grab that when we can afford it. Which will be a while because we just spent a bunch of requisition on that other assassin we're not going to use. But I'd say this is a pretty good squad. Christ. Okay, well... God, I hate this mission so much. Alright, I quite enjoyed it last time. But it's a slog. Guys, I think we're set up. I think I know a little bit more about our assassins. We're going to level him up some more. I don't know when we bring our assassins to level them up. I know we get them better equipment, but the fact that so much of their equipment relies on unlocking things that they haven't unlocked yet, it's quite frustrating. It's quite tough. It's quite tough to know when to use them. Probably the answer was earlier, but like, you can just buy their power spike, so it doesn't really incentivize you using them that early. You know, when you need to favor your knights. Because their loot is random. You can't guarantee you can give them a power spike with their loot. It's annoying. That I feel like the incentives in this game are a bit skew-if. But yeah, I think it would have been remedied if you just had, like, knights get tired if you use them on a mission. And if you use them twice in a row, then they get, like, injured for a long time. Just the thing from Long War, you know? Just have a fatigue system where you can't send them on missions consecutively. That would really encourage you to use a bunch of different stuff, a bunch of different weird, wacky combinations of characters and units, and I think it would have been way better. But right now, it really is just down to what is most efficient, and that usually leads to often just the boring choices of using the same characters over and over again. I think that's a pity. I think it's a pity. There's not really incentive to switch things around. You always just end up handicapping yourself by trying to chase variety, which seems like the wrong way to go about it. But anyway, Absol 9 will level up, he'll get good. He's got some pretty good equipment now. You know, each mission we take him on will give him one new fun thing. But yeah, you don't half burn through requisition as well, upgrading your assassins. So that makes it tricky too, because then you have to neglect your Grey Knights. Ugh. Anyway, guys, if you're enjoying this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.